Let's pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Chengkong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Dupten Dorji. Let's pay homage to the lineage, three jewels. Homage to the main deity of the group practice today, the greatly loving and compassionate Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Sumo Tanchen Katso Dupten Siddhi Dupten Karma. All Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma teaching assistants, temple and center directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good evening, everyone. How do you do?
I stayed. Hola amigo. Te quiero mucho. Scoin. Ichiba. Kimochi. Jumi. Yapi. Pudding pudding. Konbanwa.
This evening, I would first like to talk about how the True Buddha School was established. At the beginning, True Buddha School was Grandmaster and Simu. The two of us started in Taiwan. Step by step, and built it, and then later on bringing the two children, we came to Seattle, and we live in Ballard, the area called Ballard in Seattle. The affinity why we could come to America was due to the three brothers, Master Lien Huo and brothers. They had a John's Fine Furniture in America. And by the affinity of John's Fine Furnitures, that we came to America and stayed in Ballard, Seattle, north of Seattle, a small, the suburban at that time. At that time, the only ones who could help us were Master Lian Huo, Master Lian Si, and Master Lian Zhu. This was the past, the primary reason of how we came to America. With their help, we could from Ballard, we could buy this piece of land where the Seattle Lizang Temple stands now. And all of us built houses on this piece of land. And at that time, there was a monk from Hong Kong, the Venerable, the great monk Guo Xian. He came here to take refuge in Grandmaster. And then he became the ordination master. So he is my guru who gave ordination upon me, but also my disciple. So he's both my guru and my disciple. And he gave many Buddhist statues to the Seattle Temple. And he also donated a lot of money to help the building of the Seattle Lizang Temple. So the Seattle Lizang Temple received donation of $20,000 from each of the families inside the compound, and with the donation of the Venerable Guo Xian. So that's the beginning of True Buddha School. And the Venerable Guo Xian had two disciples. One is Chang Ren and the other is Chang Zi. Also from Hong Kong. The two ordained disciples who came to Seattle Lizang Temple and took refuge in Grandmaster Lu. So Chang Ren and Chang Zi, we can say the elders of the most elders of True Buddha School. Back then, Simu and I, Lian Huo, Lian Si, Lian Zhu, Chang Ren, Chang Zi, and Guo Xian, who initially founded Lizang Temple and True Buddha School. So they were very major supporter. Of this. And Chang Zi's age is the same as Grandmaster. his Buddhist knowledge is excellent. And Changren is very good at the relationship, at like external affairs. So Master Changren found places where the true Buddha news should be distributed to. Once we printed the true Buddha newspaper, that was Master Changren who socialized with the places at the Chinatown and other places and set up distribution spots for them. So True Buddha newspapers has been very long. It never stopped until now. And Master Changren, it's credit to Master Changren. Back then, for the correspondence center, it was all personally helped by Master Changzi and Changren, helping Grandmaster, replying to letters. They help greatly. I treated Simu as myself. She has done tremendous work. She's like a Grandmaster's split body. And Changren and Changzi, they are true elders of True Buddha School, and they give tremendous true help to True Buddha School. So I treated Changren and Changzi as my left and right hands. And the Changzi's foundation, Buddhist knowledge, and Changren's foundation, Buddhist knowledge, fundamental Buddhist knowledge are deeper, more than Grandmaster's. So I can say that they are the most worthy assistance, and we can all see the work that they have done. Changren especially. Nowadays, all the Buddhist statues in all the temples, chapters, and centers all around the world, many of the statues were given by Changren. Seattle Lechang Temple, Rainbow Temple, countless of the Buddhist statues. Taiwan Lechang Temple, the Golden Mother at the center, and all the protectors. They were all offered by Master Changren. And Rainbow Temple has many, many statues that were offered by Master Changren,
很多的佛像，
and also Seattle Lizang Temple. Many statues
还有世界各地
were offered
释堂会的
by Master
佛
Changren,
像，就是常人上师的供养。
and also in many spiritual centers around the world.
常人上师啊，在香港啊，因为时间
Master Changren in Hong Kong,
叫他回香港，
because
帮同修
the time was right, so I asked him to go back to Hong Kong
在监察组
to establish the Dokjen Center, 10 Directional Center in
到
Jimxiajuii.
香港去参观一下常人上师的十
If you go to Hong Kong, you can visit
它里面的佛
the
像
10 Directional
非常
Chapter
庄严，
or Dokjen Center in Hong Kong. The Buddhist statues in there were extremely magnificent.
啊，它的雕工，还有这个艺术，它本身的神态，
The artwork, the sculpting, and the posture are just number one,
做了很多的
the best.
慈善事业，
And he's also done a lot of charity
在很多的国家，
in many countries.
他都做了很多的慈善事业。
That he's done lots of charities.
所以十王同修会
Therefore, the Dokjen Center there
很好的同修会，
is an excellent spiritual center or Dharma center
在香港点滴是生命，
in Hong Kong. Drops of light, life,
他们一直到现在都是在做的。
and they still continue to perform those charity.
啊，常人上师跟十方同修会是非常好的上师，
So Master Changren and the Dokjen Center are extremely extraordinary master and excellent spiritual center.
建立起来。
It's Grandmaster Lu who asked him to go back to Hong Kong to establish it.
做了点滴生
So upon going back to Hong Kong, he set up the Dokjen Center as well as the charity that every drop is life.
善心的同门一起
And he gathered many benevolent people to perform charity together,
修行，
to cultivate
非常
and to practice and have a really good result.
啊，因为长治年
And
纪
Changren and Changzi is as the same age as I am, already quite
年轻，
high, over 80, and Changren is slightly younger,
也70几了吧？
also in his 70s, I think.
他是非常优秀的，
He's truly
非常优秀。
remarkable, very
有一
excellent,
句话，我听到很
very outstanding. I heard many people say
长治的佛学知识，
the Buddhist knowledge of Changzi,
开口则已，
it's just that he does not open his mouth. But if he does, everyone would know.
这是很难得的，很难得一个佛学的宝学知识。
it's rare to come by, to have such great Buddhist knowledge, and whatever he says makes sense. And the same with Changren, Sangshi, Master. So these are all excellent talents who initially founded a True Buddha School. So all the distribution spots for True Buddha News were found by Changren. Now that you can distribute the True Buddha News at those places around Seattle, now those were found by Master Changren. So that True Buddha School can have such an amazing history is we cannot forget the merits and the credits that Master Changzi and Changren have done. You have to remember, you should not forget about their contribution and devotion to True Buddha School. It's countless. And as for myself, about the initial founding of True Buddha School, Master Lian Huo, Master Lian Si, Master Lian Zhu, they also go all over the place to spread Buddha Dharma. Master Lian Huo is older than I am. 89 years old, still propagating Buddha Dharma, still traveling around. In Taiwan and around the globe at 89. So those are the benefactors of True Buddha School. You should remember the three brothers Chen and Changren, Changzi. They were all the great people, contributors to the initial establishment or founding of True Buddha School, like the Skanda and Sangarama at the Rainbow Temple, Mahabala, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas at the Sat Mountain Retreat were all offered by Master Changren. Inside the living room of the South Mountain Retreat, there are Hevajra, Saraswati, Akalanata, Mahabala, Yamantaka. Guru Padmasambhava, 1,000-armed, 1,000-eyed Avalokitesvara, Hangha, the two generals, and all the deities in the main hall, and all on the shrine, on the altar, the golden mothers, the golden face, golden mother, black face, golden mother, and transforming body, and also the Uji eyes and innumerable hands, golden mother, were all offered by Master Changren and the Dokjen Center. All of them. And at the Rainbow Temple, the four heavenly kings, the inside and outside Buddhist statues were all offered by Master Changren. And also the few statues behind the Seattle Temple, the stone statues. So therefore, Master Changren and the Dokjen Center have great merits, so everybody should respect them. We should not forget those elders who have made incredible contributions to Buddha's school, and they are true elders. Although Changren and Changzi masters went back to their own homeland to continue perform work, but their merits and contributions are unforgettable and truly great. Grandmaster will remember them forever. And many Buddhist statues at the Rainbow Temple, at the Taiwan Lichang Temple, the Golden Mother at the center, and all the protectors' statues were all offered by Master Changren. Now we'll do Q&A. A question from Taiwan. Chai Zhonghui. Homage to Grandmaster and Amitabha to Burma brothers and sisters. I previously took refuge in another teacher and was given the Dharma name Xingguan. I have a question to ask your advice. Is it permissible to take refuge in 2 or more Vajramasters at the same time? I have already taken refuge in another master, but I also wish to become Grandmaster's disciple. Please advise. Xingguan. Xingguan, not Xingguan. The Dharma name, Chai Zhonghui from Taiwan. He wanted to take refuge in Grandmaster Lu Is it okay to take refuge in 2 or more Vajra masters at the same time? That's the question. Let's take myself as an example. When Golden Mother opened my third eye or celestial eye, then Golden Mother is the same as I have 3 most important, because the first one I saw was Golden Mother, second Amitabha Buddha, and third Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. Back then I saw them, the 3 of them at the same time. And I also saw Indra, Lord Indra, or Sakram Indra, or what we also call the Jade Emperor. And the Jade Emperor gave me 2 letters, loyalty and uprightness. Not like Ye Fei, which has 4 letters, but loyal and righteous. So benevolent love, so righteousness and loyalty. So the Jade Emperor gave me 2 golden characters on red cloth, and on it written loyalty and righteousness. Since I had the vision of Golden Mother, Amitabha Buddha, and Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, so they are my 3 yidams, main deities. Usually there's only 1 yidam or main personal deity, but because I had the vision of 3 together, so I regard Golden Mother as my awakening deity, and Amitabha Buddha as my origin yidam, the yidam of my origin. That's where I came from, and that's where I will return to. The yidam of my origin. And Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, because I made the same vow as Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. So he's the yidam of my vows. So I have 3 yidams. And then I started to establish True Buddha School. So I started to seek many gurus. So I have taken refuge in one is the one who lived next door, the Master Insun. That's a master I took refuge in. And then I also took refuge in the Venerable Le Guo in Zen Buddhism in Puli, Fo Guang Temple. And the Master Insun was just next door. Our homes were like townhomes. One side is mine, and the next door is Master Insun's. And I took refuge in the Fo Jiao Lian Se, the Dharma Center there. And Xian Guang Si, a temple in the Sun and Moon Lake, is Venerable Tao An. So 3 who In Shin, Master In Shin, Venerable Le Guo, and Venerable Tao An. And then later in Bisan Yen Temple in Nantou, I made the Bodhisattva vows. And there were 3 gurus then, 3 teachers. We call them the precept teachers or precept. One is the Venerable Elder Hui San. And Shen Dun. The Elder Hui San, Elder Shen Dun, and Elder Jie Guang. So 3 precept masters, I call them. And then I took refuge in Tantric Buddhism. So I have many gurus, countless of them. I took refuge in Master Pu Fang. He's a Vajra master belonging to Tantric Buddhism. Master Pu Fang. And there's Dharma brother, Master Pu Li. Vajra Master Pu Fang and Pu Li. And then I took refuge, who I often chant from the Sakya temple, Master Sakya Zheng Kong. I took refuge in 16 Karmapa at the upstate New York. So it's the northeast of the New York City. I took refuge in His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And then I took refuge in Master Dupten Dorji. And the earliest one in Tantric Buddhism at the mountain Jiji in Nantou took refuge in the Venerable monk Liao Ming, holding the lineage of Lorna Rinpoche. That's Venerable monk Liao Ming. He came from Sichuan, Mount Jinyun, and was also at the Mount Qinchen, Sichuan, right? Venerable monk Liao Ming. So he's like a brother to Lorna Rinpoche. So, and Lorna Rinpoche transmitted Tantric Buddha Dharma to him. So he had the Nyingma lineage. And the Zhong Rinpoche or Master Sakya Zheng Kong hold the Sakya lineage from the Green Lake Sakya Temple, Green Lake in Seattle. And His Holiness the 16th Karmapa is the lineage of Kagyupa. And the lineage of Gelugpa is through Master Dupten Dorji. In Hong Kong. So I have many gurus and many others from the Tiande Jiao, Tiande school, or Yiguan Dao, Shen Tian Dao. I also went. I have visited many spiritual centers, and some is just taking refuge as just casually. So I have countless teachers. That's why I understand a lot. I understand everything, including Yi Guan Dao or Tiande school. Or the one which combines 5 schools, I also know. I was still a Christian up to high school. So Christianity and Islam. And I have read Al-Quran as well, the Quran and everything. So I understand Muslim too. Or Islam. And Catholicism too. The different Christian churches and also Mormon. Islam and so Grandmaster knows quite a lot of things. So what Cai Zonghui from Taiwan said, so is it okay to take refuge in 2 Vajra masters? See, I took many. But ultimately, you should know which guru is your true guru. So for me now, all the lineages I have in Tantric Buddhism are just the Venerable Mang Liao Ming, Master Sakya Tsung Kung, His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and Master Dukten Torji. So every time before giving Dharma teaching, I would pay homage to my own masters, Vajra masters in Tantric Buddhism. Those are lineages that we should be mindful of. We should never forget about them. So Cai Zonghui wanted to take refuge in me. It's okay. But you need to know yourself who would be your true guru. And then you always hold that guru above your head, above your crown. In this way, you will not lose the blessing power of the lineage. This is most important. Although Grandmaster took refuge in many people, but I always hold my lineages above my crown. And every time before giving Dharma teaching, I would first pay homage to my lineage gurus. So you need to know your origin or the lineage. You must have them. You cannot have yourself as the source. So you should know where your lineage comes from. And you can have several gurus, or you can also have one guru as your lineage. So if you would like to take refuge, it will be fine. That's my answer to Chai Zhonghui from Taiwan. Grandmaster, it's not a mixed noodle that you put everything in there. Because in the beginning, I was looking for my guru. Gurus in Mahayana Buddhism, gurus in Tantrayana Buddhism, but lastly, I believe that I should revere both Mahayana and Tantrayana Buddhism. Because in Tantric Buddhism, there are many Mahayana Buddhist concepts. And in Mahayana Buddhism, there are also many Tantric Buddhist concepts. Look at the Surangama Sutra. In it, there is the Surangama mantra. That's Tantric Buddhism. So it is also Tantric Buddhist Sutra. Most people treat it as a Tantric Buddhist Sutra, but actually it includes many things. It also includes a Yogacara, Madhyamaka. So the examples that Sakyamuni Buddha give encompass everything. The boyfriend wrote line, a romantic text to the girlfriend. The girlfriend said, oh, he said, are you dreaming? Please send me your dream. Are you laughing? Send me your laughter so I can accompany you. Are you crying? Send me your tears so I can share your sadness and shed tears with you. And the girlfriend replied, oh, I am pooping. You know what we learn from the rhinos? That by eating green vegetables and walking, we will not lose weight. This was spoken by Master Hui Jin. So you cannot just eat vegetables. You would still be as big as a rhino. Oh, hippo, sorry. Well. The wife discovered the husband disappeared and called him. Where have you gone to? And the husband said, do you remember that jewelry shop before marriage? You saw a huge diamond and I didn't have enough money. And I told you that this beautiful diamond will belong to you one day. Do you remember that shop? And the wife said, yes, of course, of course. And then the husband added, oh, I'm buying some fried chicken next to that shop. Okay, now let's talk about the Vimalakirti Sutra. I was thinking about Vimalakirti. Surangama Sutra. After so long, I'm still talking about Vimalakirti Sutra. So my brain is a little bit befuddled. What can I say? I'm almost losing my memory. So one day when I just speak nonsensically, please forgive me. I did not fall asleep on the Dharma throne tonight. That's incredible that I did not fall asleep. So it's unavoidable to have some blunders. Because today at the dining table, we talk a lot about losing memory, some symptoms that would happen. And Master Lien Chi said that we should be kind and polite to those with dementia. That's why you should be kind to me. It's unavoidable to create blunders. I'm still staying with Vimalakirti Sutra. Why? Because Vimalakirti are in great terms with me. When I was 79, Vimalakirti appeared and radiated a circle of light for me. And he said, okay, Master Lu, just walk into this and you'll return to your origin. And back then I said, I can put down or let go everything. If I walk into that light, circle of light, I would return to the origin. But then I turned and remembered, oh no, the next morning, Simu, on a wheelchair, pushing the wheeler, the walker, next to my bed and found me unmoved. I will not shed tears, but it would be she who sheds tears. When I had that thought, I did not go. I could not go. So Vimalakirti retracted that light. If I followed him back then I would not have suffered any sufferings from illnesses when I was 80 and 81. I would have died without illness. But I did not go with him. That's my fate too. So I don't regret it. But in reality, this 2 years, 80 and 81, I have many ailments. They all appeared. But luckily, there are some breaks in between. There are also some good signs. So it's rather suffering this past 2 years. And Simu is truly suffering. And she suffers more than I do, but she can endure it. She can endure it. So she's great. She's very strong. So this great master, lay Buddhist Vimalakirti, and I have strong and deep affinity. That's why I'm very fond of him or reminisce of him. And I had the statue of Vimalakirti at my home that was given by Master Changren. Now let's talk about the Surangama Sutra. I cherish. I'm sorry, I guess. Where is it? Oh, Ananda, you still do not understand that all the illusions and transformations of the dusty world are born where they arise and extinguish where they cease. Although they are falsely labeled as appearances, their true nature is the luminous essence of the wondrous awareness. This applies even to the 5 skandhas, the 6 sense entries, the 12 sense spaces, and the 18 realms. This is simple. Sakyamuni Buddha said, Ananda, you still do not understand all the illusions and all phenomena of the Saha world, that they are all illusory, that they are all false and illusory, transformed. So, where there are causes and conditions, they would be born. When the causes and conditions cease, then they would die. So, these births and deaths are also illusory. So, birth and death are also illusory. But the true non-arising and non-ceasing is the wondrous luminous true mind. So, actually, this kind of phenomena comes from the 5 aggregates of skandhas: form, sensation, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. And the 6 senses are the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. And the 12 sense spaces, which is the 6 roots and the 6 dust, and the 18 realms, 6 roots, 6 dust, and 6 consciousnesses. So altogether 18, called 18 realms. All this appear due to causes and conditions that arise. So these are all just false names, even birth. When causes and conditions dissipate, that's death. So our human body is due to causes and conditions. The causes were our parents, the union of the long sperm and round egg, and the aggregates of the 4 elements. Then you're born. You are born as a human. That's what a human is. when the four elements disintegrate, the causes and conditions disappear, then you would die. Those are just false names. They are all just false. In the Saha world, everything is very illusory. The same with the house, the same with the car, the same with everything, including the whole earth, planet Earth. The sun, the moon, all the planets are the same. They're all just aggregates. They are all false and illusory, not real. They all have birth and death, the same with the earth. That's why it's called kalpa, from the creation to the annihilation of the earth. So the earth one day will also disappear. Nothing would be left. The same with humanity, all the living beings, animals, plants, from birth to death. They're all just illusory phenomena and false names, like elephants, the big ones, lions, bears, tigers, leopards, elephants. They all undergo birth and death, including us humans. Birth and death and birth and death. They're all false names or terms. Sakyamuni Buddha told Ananda, you don't understand that all phenomena in the Saha world are false. Are fake. And Sakyamuni Buddha stressed that the true thing is the wondrous luminous true mind. It has no birth and no death. And in all this phenomena of birth and death, you should find where you came from, where do you go? What is the birth? What is the death? What is your name? What is your enlightenment? You cannot find them. You cannot find it forever. Where you come, where you come, where you go. You cannot find how you were born and how you die. Actually, they're just phenomena due to causes and conditions. There's nothing that you can gain. So, what is delusion? What is enlightenment? So, in the world of phenomena, you would not be able to find them. Only the wondrous, luminous, true mind has no birth and death, and no death. So that's the meaning of this part. But actually, everyone think about it. Everyone is that. This sutra, Sakyamuni Buddha would talk about the five skandhas: form, sensation, mental formation, action, and consciousness. Those are the five aggregates of five skandhas. And Sakyamuni Buddha would explain them one by one. Wow. He's truly he tired the explainer and the listener. And next he would explain the 5 skandhas. So, but the 5 skandhas are also empty. It's spoken very clearly in the Heart Sutra. There are no forms of sensations, perceptions, actions, mental formations, consciousness. There are no wisdom, no delusion, no ignorance, no nothing. That's the Sutra of Enlightenment. It's already spoken very clearly, and yet he's explaining it again here. He's repeating again here. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. Oh my God, Amitabha. He's explaining so much because these things are fundamentally non-existent. But Sakyamuni Buddha is explaining to Ananda. Let's talk about it tomorrow. Those who like to eat will not have that bad luck. Oh, that's a joke, play of words in Chinese. So ladies, when you argue with your husband, you should be smart. When you leave the home to go to your mom's home, instead of bringing your cards and money, you should bring the ID of your husband and the remote controls, and also change the passcode to Wi-Fi and the car keys. Then you can just go to your mom's home. Then in less than an hour, he would know that that he was the one that's wrong and would make a phone call to you. A boyfriend and girlfriend was on a date, and at night the boy sent the girl home, and it was a very good atmosphere, and they didn't want to leave each other, so they kissed at the front door. And after a few minutes, the lights were all on inside the house, and then the dad came downstairs and said, "Oh, without my approval, you took my daughter out and coming home so late, and it's still okay, but why did you press on the doorbell?"